Okay, still working on this 2019 Jeep Cherokee brake job. If they give you new pieces with your brake stuff when you do these brakes, go ahead and replace all the brake pieces. See, don't do like this guy did, you know. If they give you two of those, two new ones, or should be four, two for each side, go ahead and replace them. See, this one comes with this extra two clips, or with other two clips. Then this one will be the squeakers, and also with the sliders. So if they gave you new hardware, go ahead and replace them. I know it takes, I don't know, like 5 minutes to replace them, but it really doesn't take that long. See, this is the assembly that I removed from the side where the rotor just fell off on the floor. Doesn't have nothing else other than the sliders. See, on either side. So be mindful of that stuff. They usually don't give you extra stuff. If they give you that stuff, it's because it needs to be replaced every time or every brake job. Now, another thing that I like to mention is, you see this purple stuff? That's what I like to call brake grease. Now, this stuff worked great on the 70s, around the 70s. That's when it was the best stuff to use. But nowadays, it's trash. It's garbage. It's no bueno. So, see, these are supposed to be the sliding pins, and this grease, other than it's really not good for the rubbers that we're using nowadays, as far as slider grease, it don't work. See, here comes the other one. See, it's supposed to be a slider, make it slide nice and smooth because it's grease. And what happens is, it doesn't have a good heat rating. These brake assemblies are running a lot hotter than what they used to run. So this brake grease is really not designed to handle all that heat. And what it does, it cooks all the let's call it all the what's the word that I'm looking for, all the lube out of it, and it just becomes a blob of stuff. So let's say, you know, if you look at some stoves, you know, all that grease that it keeps burning up and just piles up and it gets nice and sticky. That's exactly what this brake grease is doing. So I have to clean all this thing up. Once I remove these ones here, I'll take it over to the sandblaster and sandblast all of that stuff so it's nice and shiny, back to specs again. Then I'll put it back together. Here I got the bracket after I did sandblast it, so get it nice and clean. You don't have to sandblast it if you don't have a sandblaster. Oh, I missed a little spot there. No big deal, just a little one. What you want to do is you want to clean most of the stuff anyway. Wire brush would do the trick just fine. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up both of these holes with a friendly brake clean. About yay. So you want to get brake clean in there, and then you just clean that up with a brush. See, in my case, I got this style of brush that I hook up to my power tool, and I'll go to town with it. The next step is gonna be cleaning up those pins. And don't forget, brake clean is your friend for these jobs. That's why they call it brake clean. So I just put a little bit on a wet rag, and I'm gonna put my pins on there and wipe them off. Wipe the all grease with it. Couple other things that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be removing these boots here, and I'm gonna be flipping them over so I can actually clean all that excess grease that they still have. Bear with me. This is what I'm talking about. See all that stuff? That's no good. All of that is gonna deteriorate the rubber and make it a premature failure, so that's not good. Anyway, if you were wondering, just use some silicone brake grease. I don't want to give them any specific information because everybody's willing or free to use whatever they want, but the silicone base grease is the stuff that you want to use. It's got a lot higher brake. This is the stuff that I use. Once again, they are not paying me for anything, so you're welcome to use whatever you want. Just don't use that purple stuff, please. Be nice either to yourself or to the next mechanic. That purple, it is just bad news nowadays.